Holy packs. All right, I finally made it through all these cards in the box. So I have sorted these remaining ones, put them in this smaller medium flat rate box, and was left with just these. These are the ones I was just gonna toss away anyway, so nothing too crazy there. But finally made it through the entire box. So as you can see, it was a relatively big box, right? I don't know the dimensions of it, but it was probably about almost a foot tall and pretty much 2 feet wide, right? So big box full of cards. So let me show you what I've gotten now for my last group of cards. Now, if I was more savvy in this video game or this YouTube game, I would have done this live, and it would have been probably one of the biggest things I've ever done, and one of the bigger card reveals I've ever gotten. But I'll save it for the end, and then what I'll probably also do is just do a recap, just recap everything that's I'm gonna break this out in and all this other stuff, and tell you about money in, money out, all that good stuff. But for right here, let me just show you the last group of cards. We'll hopefully make this a nice quick video, but of the cards that I got in here. So again, we got the Jesse Body Ventura, the wrestling card here, but this one is the sticker card. So 1985 sticker card of Jesse the Body Ventura. Sticking with the wrestling theme, we got Hillbilly Jim. So I thought it was just funny, you know, great name. The guy's got overalls, looks like a farmer. So Hillbilly Jim, I vaguely remember him, but then you also got Hogan in on the picture with him. So obviously helping that card out, but in rough shape. You got Captain Lou Albano. So he was a popular wrestling character for a while. Started out as the bad guy, and then he moved to the good guy from the Cyndi Lauper video. So he got to see the good side of him. So they even mentioned it about his close rock friend Cyndi Lauper. So there you go. Then we got the Han Solo card. So this is from the original Star Wars pack. So the 1977 Han Solo card. This one does not have the profile of him on the back, which says his age and all this other stuff, but this is definitely a good card to have for him, just kind of highlighting who he is. Maybe his rookie card, if you will. And then you got Darth Vader, right? Just pointing at the camera, or maybe he's about to do the death grip and squeeze someone's throat. But always, like I said, anytime I get the Darth Vader cards, I'm gonna put them aside. So this is number 3. I mean, number 3, but the 1983, so not the original series there. Then we got some more vintage cards. You got Reggie Jackson, but really beat up. I don't know what kind of, it's just kind of worn out and kind of beat up. But anytime you get Reggie Jackson, this is pretty cool. So put him aside. You got the 82 George Brett. So again, another big name for those early 80s, mid 80s. You got a Joe Carter rookie card. He had himself some pretty great years, and a very iconic home run for the Blue Jays in the World Series. You got a Lee Smith rookie card, Hall of Famer, one of the first real saves leaders of the pitching, I guess, of that generation. So really became, really kind of fit the mold for who a closer was. You got Archie Manning, right? So of the Manning father of both Peyton and Eli. So, and this is a 1978 card, no, 79 card. So well into his career already. First year was 71. So not a rookie, but I wasn't, not going to get a rookie card there. But if I could flatten this out, the condition actually isn't that bad at all. So then you get an Eric Dickerson League Leaders card. So this is 1984 Eric Dickerson League Leader or team leader, I should say, for the Rams. So, and this is what their record was, and oh, they gave their opponent breakdown scoring per quarter. I didn't realize they did that. It's fun for the times that came out. Anytime I can grab a Walter Payton card, I'm gonna do it. Hold on, I'm just gonna bring this off camera because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But anytime you can get a Walter Payton card, I'm gonna pull it aside here. So the 1978 Bears leaders for the 1979 Topps. And then, of course, this one is always an iconic card, but you see it around a lot. The 1982 stolen base leaders with Tim Raines and Ricky Henderson on there. Both, this was his rookie season, or this was after his rookie season. That was his second year, so pretty good when you get those two guys on a card. And then you got the Drake's Cakes. You get Pete Rose on that one. So this is the second annual collector's edition for the Drake's Cakes. It looks like the 82 background. So it looks like they just took the 82 Topps background and then just threw the Drake's Cakes thing on it. And this is the actual 82 card itself for Pete Rose. So as you can see, it looks very similar to the Drake's Cakes, just different number and everything else, but all the same stats. A little worn out, a little beat up. Then you get the, what's this, Fleer, the 82 Fleer for Pete Rose. So getting all his 82 cards right here. 81 bench for Donruss. A little banged up, but pretty good nonetheless. But you get rookie card for Tim Raines in the Donruss. That's always a fun card. You get Dan Marino as the 83 passing leader. So this was also his rookie year. So that's kind of why I put this one aside. So always cool to get not only his rookie card, but getting the passing leaders rookie. And then once again, I'm pulling aside. Anytime I can get a Walter Payton, I'm going to do it. And I think this is also 1979 Topps. Yep. So he was a rookie in 75. So, right, we're looking at his fourth year, basically in the league. A little banged up, a little nicked here and there, but still a good card nonetheless. Then you got the Richard Dent rookie card. So it's a little scratched up, a little banged up, but always nice to have. Always nice to get like a good player like him, his rookie card. I've never seen it. I never had it before, so it was always nice to grab. Never seen this card before. The Pride of the Reds, so it's Tom Seaver and Johnny Bench. Seen them on cards together before, but I hadn't seen this one before. So this is the 1982 Donruss card. So it just kind of talks about, you know, how good they were together and what accomplishments they've had. But in part of the Big Red Machine. So pretty good, pretty nice card. John Stallworth, this one's in really great shape. For this box, this is almost pack fresh. This is near mint. But John Stallworth was a great receiver for the Steelers in during their Steel Curtain days. So as you see, 79, 70 receptions, over 1,000 yards. Not a ton of touchdowns, but you know, he definitely was one of their main receivers, or a big part of their receiving core with Terry Bradshaw. And of course, we might as well stick with the Pete Rose 82 theory. So here's the highlights from 81 highlights, but the 82 card, Pete Rose. So set the career mark for hits that year. Steve Largent, right? Great receiver for the Seahawks, but not his rookie card. I mean, well into his career, as you can see here. But topped over 1,000 yards for 5 times out of the, and then 3 times he didn't, so 5 out of 8. Pretty good. And then you get your 83 rushing leaders, so not only the Rams rushing leader, but the league rushing leader, and Eric Dickerson, and then Kurt Warner for the Seahawks. And then this 1971 card, just a common card, but again, anytime I can get early 70s, late 60s out of this box and in somewhat decent shape. I mean, it's a little stained on the back. I'm going to just pull aside for my personal collection. Same thing here with this card here, 1970 Topps for Mike Lolich, I guess. Lolich? That's what I'm going to say his name is. But, yeah, pretty decent picture, but nothing too crazy. All right, so when I first started this box, I was thinking I was going to get one of 2 cards, right? I was either going to get the Star Wars era card with C-3PO, or I was going to get the Michael Jordan rookie card. So I got a ton of these 86, 87 cards. No reprints. I got Eric Floyd, Melvin Turpin, Lafayette Lever. So later on, they call him Fat Lever, and I never really understood why, but now it makes sense. Lafayette, right? You just call him Fat for short. So that makes a lot of sense now about how his name came to be, Fat Lever. So I never knew that until I looked at this card. You got Kevin Willis, who I think went on, where did he go on to? I think he went on to the Rockets and played with Olajuwon for a while. I think he won a championship with him. And then Larry Drew. So 5 more cards to put into the set. I didn't get the Jordan. I didn't get the error card that I was hoping for, right? But I did get all of these, and they're all beat up, right? I'll throw those in there. So I did get a bunch of these. So I think I ended up with probably about 30 of these or so. And it got the Larry Bird in there, got the Isaiah Thomas, got the Charles Barkley, got Charles Oakley, stuff like that. So got some good cards of it, but I didn't get the one I wanted. But towards the bottom of this box, I've been getting a bunch of these hockey cards, right, from 1979. Not really thinking much of it because I didn't really know many of the players, and most of them were common. And lo and behold, what did I get? I got a Wayne Gretzky card. So I already plasticed it up because I just wanted to make sure I didn't ruin it any further. You can see the corner is dinged up. Actually, easier to see on this side. So you can see the corner is messed up. So I'll try maybe straighten that out a little bit. But the other corners are in okay shape. And the surrounding front, it's got good eye appeal. It's got decent centering. So I am unbelievably happy with this. So I was not thinking that there was going to be a Gretzky card in here, let alone his rookie. I was kind of gearing myself up towards getting the Jordan, but this is an unbelievable find. This one is so raw right now. I mean, it's going to be a few $100 easy, right? I mean, I think I looked at some of the poor condition cards that were on sale on eBay, and they were like in the $500 to $600 range. So what I may do is actually send this in to get graded. Like I said, the corner's really bad, but everything else, it looks pretty good. So if I luck out and get a 2 or God forbid even a 3, you're looking at a $1,000 card right here. So I can't believe it. I am beyond. I know there's a glare here, but I can't believe it. It is unreal to me. So this is definitely the best card I've ever pulled, right? I mean, let alone, of course, it would be anyone's best card they ever pulled, right? Because this is definitely the great one, as they call them, the most iconic hockey card there is. So, wow, I was totally blown away when I pulled this out of this box, out of this garbage box full of garbage cards, right? Just cards that were all stained up. I'm pretty lucky that this was as good of condition as it was in. So what I am gonna do though is I gotta go look through more of these these hockey cards, because I don't know if maybe there's more stars in here that I really don't know. I'd have to look it up. But of course, like, you're gonna know Gretzky, right? But there was a whole bunch of them and more Star Wars cards. So I'm gonna do a recap in another video, just show everything that I've gotten, how I'm gonna break this out, and what maybe my potential return on this box is gonna be. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So hope you guys enjoyed that one. I know I did. I never pulled a card like this before. I think the best card I've pulled, I mean, up to this point, the best card I was pulling was either the Marino rookie, or maybe the Elway rookie was all screwed up, and maybe the Walt Payton card was good. So I was thinking, like, all right, maybe a $5, $10 card. I was not thinking a multi-$100 card in this box, in this condition, right? I thought for sure it would have a crease or something. So thank you, my lucky stars, that out of all the cards, this one came through the most unscathed. All right, so I'm gonna recap this. I'll show you guys, we'll catch you guys in the recap video, but pretty happy about this one. All right, see ya.